Good evening, friends. God bless you. Today we are going to study about a very interesting name, and that name you will find in Genesis 16:13. But before we go, what this name is, I wanted to point out a couple of things. One is this particular name has been used first time in Genesis 16, and whenever we see that anything is mentioned first time in Bible has a very significant meaning. But this particular name is not only mentioned first time, it is only mentioned once, only one time in Genesis 16:13. And before going further understanding this name, let me tell you something. If you have never been rejected or cast aside, if you have never felt all alone, thinking no one knows, no one cares, no one understands, if you have never been misunderstood, mistreated, or suffered unjustly at the hands of others, if you have never felt alone, suffered alone, lost in wilderness, hurt, pain, then this name may not have too much impact on you. But if you have ever felt all alone, dying in an emotional wilderness, if you have felt you are at the lowest point in your life, if you are broken and left alone, then you will find a great comfort in this particular name. So before going further, let us see what that name is. Genesis 16:13. She, that means Hagar, gave this name to the Lord who spoke to her, "You are the God who sees me." For she said, "I have now seen the one who sees me." We know the story. Hagar and Sarah and Abraham. Sarah saw that she is not bearing child to Abraham. She gave Hagar as a wife to Abraham, and she became pregnant and gave birth to a child. And when she gave birth to a child, Sarah despised Hagar and she mistreated her. Now, where Hagar's fault is, she was a maid to Sarah. She did not ask to go to Abraham. She was given. And now she is being mistreated by Sarah, who herself has given her to Abraham. What is Hagar's fault? And not only that, now she is being kicked out of the house. Where she will go? Where she will turn to? What will happen? She thought that her son will die, and she put under a bush. She didn't wanted to see her son dying with her own eyes. In her desperation, she might be thinking, "Lord, what I did wrong? What is my fault? What I have done? Where are you? Why you cannot see me?" In those times, God does sees her. Not only sees her, God was filled with compassion and love and care for Hagar and her child, and God saved both of them. And when Hagar realized that God sees her, and she called him El Roi. His name is El Roi, means God who sees me. Friends, God not only sees us, but God does come through to help us, to rescue us in our deepest, darkest, lowest moment of our life. If you read Psalm 23, it says that even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Why? Because the in the valley, in the deepest, lowest point of the life, when God comes, we see the nature and quality of God in those lowest moments that we would have never understood on a mountaintop. Let me tell you again. When God comes in our lowest moment in life, then we will see and understand God's heart, His nature, in a way that we would never understand if we were on the mountaintop. And that is why, if you read with me, Psalm 23:6 says that surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. King David says, surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. Not one day, not 2 days, not 3 days, all the days. Every day, every single day, God's goodness and mercy will follow me. Now, this follow me word is a very interesting word in Hebrew. The Hebrew word for follow is radaf. Now, radaf, the meaning of radaf is chasing like a dog. Let me give you the illustration. Have you seen a dog chasing a small animal like rabbit or something, and they chase them? And the rabbit or small animal will hide under the bushes, but they cannot hide from the dog. The dog will hunt them down. That is called radaf, and that is translated as follow me. It is not simple following. It is chasing you down, hunting you down. So, if you are in your lowest of your life, lowest moment in your life, and if you feel that nobody sees me, nobody will find me. But Psalmist says that God's goodness and God's mercy will surely, there's no doubt about it, 110%, they will hunt you down. God's goodness and mercy will find you at the place you have never expected. And not only, like in Hagar's case, not only God will find you, He is full with love and compassion for you, and you will experience the God in a way, supernatural way, that you have never experienced. So this story of Hagar and the name given to God, El Roi, is for those who are broken, who are mistreated, who are never being properly understood. God says that I am God, El Roi, and you can, when God will come through, because His goodness and mercy will hunt you down, then you will stand with Hagar and you will say, my God is not just a God, He's a Father. He is El Roi, who sees me. Not only sees that, He comes through me. His heart is full of love and compassion for me, and He will rescue me. I hope God has encouraged you by letting him know as He is God, who is El Roi. God bless you and thank you.